We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Dodd makes his much-anticipated debut. Next. Dodd will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
The second baseman.
Striding in, Nico Hoerner. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
The 1-1 home. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No balls and 1 strike. Dodd has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. A 1 pitch on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hoerner on at first, nobody out. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least 1 pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Two balls and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Has a look, now the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Runners on first with one down. Runner goes. Pitch, strike three called. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Digging in, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
The pitch.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, number 23. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average. And that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. High chopper to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Edwin Rios. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Dodd is making his debut on the mound today. As we've mentioned, this performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
That is fair. The first baseman.
So here's Trey Mancini. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 9 homers, 13 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Three and one.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. From the stretch. Fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
From the belt, the pitch. Nick Madrigal comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Dodd has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Stepping into the box, Luis Torrens. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Marcus Stroman is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
And now pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, John.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy. As he rips it on the ground to second. Right to him. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stroman comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Eddie Rosario is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves strand 1. They're down 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nico Horner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Horner is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Acuna is there to put it away for out number 1.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Swanson.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Albies picks it up, and quickly there are 2 away.
Now batter, number 16.
Now to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's 1 for 5.
Orlando Arcia.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Arcia Stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Dodd, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail this one 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Edwin Rios is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery.
That's inside.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Nick Madrigal, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Madrigal is manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Stepping in for the Braves, number 23 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. So he's into second on the 2-base hit here to lead off the home 4th. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks 2nd best on the roster in that category. Austin Riley stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 2-0 on the way. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home, and he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First offering on its way, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
Horner's got it for the first down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
2-0. Here it is. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the Braves do get a run on the RBI triple. We're through 4. All even now. All set for the start of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Luis Torrens. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
To the plate now, Marcus Stroman. Now a bunt attempt here. Olson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now that.
So coming to the plate, Nico Horner, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. From the belt, the pitch, and a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman. The tag will get him coming back. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Braves,
Stepping into the box,
the
Eddie
left
Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rosario.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit to right. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Horner backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. The pitcher, Dylan Dodd, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. He's set, and the pitch.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And he'll get in there safely.
The right fielder, number 13.
Acuna digs in now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Line drive to center field. Bellinger is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, number 23.
Standing in, number 23, and they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Grounded to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in 2. Jesse Chavez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So stepping in, Dansby Swanson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot, number 11 for him on the season, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batter, number 16.
Stepping in now, Patrick Wisdom. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Bases are empty here, nobody out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batter, the left fielder, Edwin Rios.
Edwin Rios will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
At the plate now, Trey Mancini. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
First delivery to him on the way. Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Austin Riley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Austin Riley.
First pitch on its way.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
In there, and it's even at 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he misses 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
No hits to this point. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6. 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Down back.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. Fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Good stop. Orlando.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. As he arrives at second without a play as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Travis d'Arnaud will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. High chopper over to the right side. Reined in. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Shot toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
The batter, number 23.
At the plate, number 23. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So striding in, Matt Olson. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Sean Murphy is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And there is strike 3. So after what seemed like an Seth Eldridge is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Nick Madrigal.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Hey.
2-1. In there, 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Here it comes.
3-2.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Now batting, Luis Torrens. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Eric Hosmer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Eric Hosmer.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Hosmer is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Popped him up.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
The batter number 2.
At the plate, Nico Horner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First and second now, 1 man out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Oh, he's safe.
The batter number 7. Shortstop. Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 60.
Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lays off 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Wisdom carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Lee. The left fielder,
into the box, Edwin Rios. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Four runs here in this half inning. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And now a pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's full 3-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the damage is already done as the Cubs plate 4 on this grand slam home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Braves 10 and the Cubs 6. Number 19 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now for the Cubs, number 19.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. To the plate now, Eddie Rosario. 0-1 the count.
Rosario.
Now here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short.
Swanson brings it in.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Ready once again, Orlando Arcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strikes.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Sam Hilliard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14. Sam Hilliard.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Joe Jimenez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 77.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Trey Mancini. Here's the pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Acuna going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2 and 2.
A runner at second, nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Nick Madrigal.
Nick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in, Luis Torrens. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Men on third with 2 down. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away. Too high, and it's 3-0. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Miles Mastrobuoni will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Miles Mastrobuoni.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Liner towards second. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Ready now, Nico Horner. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Nope.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. He loses him on ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Colin McHugh answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Dansby Swanson will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. A ball and no strikes. In his career, Swanson brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 23 is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Braves 11 and the Cubs 7. Keenan Thompson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading up,
First pitch of the at-bat.
the right fielder.
Ronald Acuna is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Number 23 is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Riley. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
In now, Matt Olson, as it's grounded sharply to first. There's one. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Patrick Wisdom. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A 1-0 delivery. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Edwin Rios is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Here's the 0-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Here it comes, 0-2.
No, that's cold.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Ready on 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Gone! It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, number 10 for him on the year. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Nick Anderson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 61, Nick Anderson. Now batting, third baseman, Nick.
Standing in now, Nick Madrigal, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken the opener here at home as this